growing papaya from seed. When you pick your papaya at the store, choose the right papaya and look at the tag to see if it tells you the country of origin. You can also look at the tag to see if there's a website. If the company uses non-GMO papayas, they will usually tell you. Tip 2. Use a ripe papaya and plant fresh papaya seeds. This papaya is very ripe because I forgot we had it. Look at all these seeds. Beautiful. Just scoop out the seeds. Just like this. And if you don't want to eat your papaya immediately, you can always cube it and put it in the freezer. Our kids are not particularly fond of the taste of papaya, but it's so healthy that we like to freeze it and then use it in smoothies where we disguise the taste with other delicious fruits. Look at all those beautiful fresh seeds. Tip 3. Start your papayas outdoors. We're just going to rinse off these seeds and get most of the flesh off. Oops. Let's try that again. And we're not going to throw this water away. Nutritious juice for the chickens. Tip 4. If you're in zone 8 or 9, start seeds in a pot in the fall or late summer. This way you can protect the small papaya plants against frost the first year by moving them close to the house. Papayas may give you the first fruit within 10 months to 2 years. Tip 5. If your area is prone to getting frost once or twice a year, plant your papayas close to the south side or the east side of your house to get more protection from the house, but also to get more sun exposure during the winter months. Tip 6. Plant at least 3 papaya plants for better cross-pollination. You won't know whether a papaya plant is a female, male, or unisex until they flower. We recommend at least 1 male papaya plant for every 10 female papaya plants for better pollination. Tip 7. Plant your papayas close for better pollination. We recommend 2 to 4 feet apart. I like to plant more just because you can always weed out the weakest ones at a later stage, or some might die for whatever reason. So the more the merrier. Tip 8. Papayas hate transplanting. So either plant seed where you want the plants to grow, or disturb the plants as little as possible and try not to touch the roots when you transplant. We like to seed them in these large pots and in these tall soda cups that we can just cut open after we dig a hole for the papaya. We cut them open and we disturb the roots as little as possible. Tip 9. Your papayas will likely lose their leaves after transplanting, but keep watering and within a month they'll adjust and produce new leaves. Just be careful. This papaya is a volunteer in a moringa pot. We don't want it here, so I'm trying not to disturb the roots. They are very finicky, and they have these long tap roots. Tip 10. Feed your papayas. Just like bananas, papayas like to be fed often. We like to plant our seeds in rich compost mixed with chicken compost. It's simply some of the soil for the chicken pen. It's strong, hot, and papaya seeds just seem to thrive in it. So if you have access to chicken manure, little compost, and use it when you plant papaya seeds. Don't forget to tag your plants if you want to see how we make these free, reusable plant tags out of recycled plastic. Check out the video. I'll put a link up at the top. We prefer to use our homemade compost, which consists of composted wood chips, composted kitchen scraps, composted chicken manure, some greens from the garden, and we also use green manure, which is just the leaves and cuttings from the garden. We directly compost around the papayas, but homemade compost is the best. Of course, you can also use a store-bought fertilizer, but if you do try to use organic fertilizers, there's no need for the synthetic stuff. Organic is best. Let's keep the chemicals out of the garden and keep the papayas happy. Tip 11. Papayas love rainwater. So save your rainwater for papayas and wait to transplant the papayas until you have rain in the forecast. I replanted this volunteer papaya about 1.5 feet from the house, and it will be protected over winter from this banana, and the bougainvillea will protect it. And we specifically planted this today because papayas really like to get rainwater, and there's something about the pressure of the rain on the roots that just makes them extremely happy. So plant and replant your papayas right before some heavy rainfall and they will be very happy. Tip 12. If your papayas are hit by frost, cut them low and they may regrow with multiple trunks. This actually turns out to be a benefit because it is easier to harvest when they're low. Here's another example of one that has been cut low and 2 shoots have come up. Doesn't look pretty, but it works. Here's a bonus tip. If you feed papaya seeds to your chickens, you will soon have papayas everywhere. These are our papaya seedlings after 4 weeks. They have been growing in full sun. Let's check out the taproot. There we go. That's after a month of growing. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and visit us at untitled.com for more tips on growing your own food.